Give the call to the member for Hume.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Prime Minister. Increased mortgage payments and rising costs of living means Victorians with a mortgage will pay more than $19,000 extra this year.
Order.
$19,000 worse off this year. Will this out-of-touch Prime Minister finally admit that Australian families always pay more under Labor?
Give the call to the Prime Minister.
Tell you something that'll make a difference in living standards. That's getting wages going again.
Order. Members on my left.
And Philip Lowe,
Members on my left will cease interjecting.
Might know something about it. He said this on the 8th of March. Wages growth is stronger than it was a few years ago, which is a welcome development. It is also positive that the rate of wages growth remains consistent with the inflation target. Something else that will make a difference for people, wherever they live, even in the state electorate of Wallandilly and other areas as well, is the record number of Australians that are in full-time employment. And I'm very proud that in the first 6 months of this government, more jobs were created than under the first 6 months of any government going back as far as records are kept. The other thing that will make a difference in terms of people's...
Order. Order. The member for McEwen will cease interjecting. I'll hear from the member for Hume.
Mr Speaker, it was a very specific question about Victorians with a mortgage being worse off.
The question, rising cost of living and mortgages, about extra paying this year and about families, I'm going to call the Prime Minister back to order. Well, I can't hear the Prime Minister at the moment because there's far too many people interjecting. So if you want me to make these rulings, I've got to be able to hear what the Prime Minister is saying. I'll give him the call.
Thanks very much, Mr Speaker. And the other thing that would have made a difference is if the member opposite had have delivered on his election promise to reduce wholesale electricity price to $70 per megawatt hour by the end of 2021, instead of the $286. The $286 that was delivered by this bloke opposite, the worst energy minister that Australia has ever had.